So the Raptors probably from that group probably can make the biggest jump in a sense coming from the bottom and getting into the play-in in the East. Just kind of looking at because I think it's time for Philly. It's time to blow up the MB. Like, okay, let's no longer trust the process. We can stop the process. I think they really shot themselves in the foot. I don't want to say I'm not a big Paul George fan. I just never thought he was a fit for Philly. I never really believed that he could really bring, I guess, what they thought he was. Outside of Maxie, there's really no consistent in Philly anymore. So I think it's time for them to really think about blowing that team up. Like say, I'm not trusting the process no more. Pack him up, ship him out, get whatever you're going to get from him because he can't seem to stay healthy anyway. So let's just pack him up. Same thing. Anybody who will give me a dime on a dollar for Paul George, take it. And just kind of restart and build around Maxie, who's really the lone legitimate star in Philly right now. You know?
He's the captain of that team.
That's it.
We talked about it before. The process has been debunked years ago. And it, like I said, this season just made it worse with his work rest management, whatever the hell he wanted to call it. Because even when he was on the court, he still wasn't balling or anything like that, and the team was still catching L's. So like you really just wasting space and opportunity. Paul George hasn't been the same since forever.
Right.
Like I think that was a bad investment too.
It really was.
Philly didn't gain anything. They really got Ben Simmons 2.0. With that being said, because Paul George spends too much time on the bench, not enough in the games, and when he's in the game, he's barely a factor when he sits there and plays. So it's kind of a wrap for him. I do agree with you. Like when you look, I don't even want to talk about the rest of the teams because when you look at it, the Raptors are the only ones who can sit here and climb up and get into the play-in. I don't see any other team. Wizards is far from it. Hornets is far from it. I think the Raptors are going to continue to slide down. The Sixers are going to continue to slide down. So that gives the Raptors the opportunity to sit here and bump themselves up. You know, and take over that 10 slot.